great university and present that image and model that to everyone, we're going to have difficulty in raising funds for advancement to move forward, for athletics to move forward. And that's what this council's priority is doing. And so our hope is to be able to expend some funds, hopefully the Finance Council thinks it's important, to be able to raise the image of the university. We'll see how much we can accomplish given those restrictions, but it truly is an important thing to be able to do. There's a couple of things that I want to inform you about and talk to you about, but I'm not going to do it now. I'll put some things in the newsletter that'll come out, Stephanie, by the end of early December, I think. My deadline's next week, so let's see if I can meet my deadline. Dr. Rollins has put together a presentation that he has shown a couple of times. He at our cabinet meetings, at the Board of Regents meeting, and then again yesterday at this retreat, that compares our university, what UNT is, compared to the other emerging research universities. Where are we on the targets that are listed to becoming an emerging research university? In some ways we're good, in some ways we're not so good, in some ways it will be very difficult to attain that. But I want you all to hear what that looks like. And so I'll do a write-up for you and put that in the newsletter so you'll be able to see it. The only final thing I want to say is I want to give you at least one update about where we are in our priorities. When we talked before, one of the things that I wanted to make sure we were focusing upon was student engagement and involving students. And one of the things that I proposed and hope that we would be able to do is to create an all-student student service fee committee. Well, the good news is that we've been able to do that. It's not effective this year, but it will be effective for fiscal year 12. Our 9-member student service fee committee will be all 9 members students. 5 of them appointed by the student government president and 4 of them appointed by the university president. I think it's a good move for us in allowing students to determine and allocate the funds that they provide to the university and what services they think are important and work. So I think it's a good move for us in moving in that direction. So the last thing I want to do, you've seen them scrolling up here, but I wanted to take the opportunity to reinforce a few of our years of service. There are many folks within the Division of Student Affairs that have been here a while and served us well. And not by been here a while, but they're getting old, but that they are committed to the university. And so I think what we're going to do, given that there's so many, I think we'll do at each one of these meetings, we'll highlight those that come up. And remember, we recognize on the 5-year increment. So if you've been here 17 years and think that I'm ignoring you, I'm not. Or if you've been here 23 years, we're not. We think I'll highlight the ones that have been here 20 years or more, and then we'll talk about a couple that we have, that I know are retiring, and we'll see if there's more. But for 20 years of service, if you're here, please stand so that I recognize you. Judy McConnell from Counseling and Testing, Karen Moss, who works in West Hall Dining Services, and Juan Rodriguez, who's in Kerr Hall Dining Services. For 25 years is Acela Toma Ordonez, who's in Maple Hall Dining Services, Mary Jane Moore, who works at the Coliseum in Gateway, Merelda Trevino, who works in Housing Custodial Services, Cecil Wayne Miller, who's also in the Gateway. Did I not see Cecil? He may be asleep because he had to work so late last night. Shirley Govan Wilson, who's also with Housing Custodial, and Janet Murrell, I'm not sure what way it is, from the union. Let's give them a round of applause. And then we'll skip to 35 years of service, and you have to know that she started here when she was 5, because you're not going to believe when she stands up that she's worked here for 35 years. But Sharon Turner from Australia. It's an amazing thing in this day and age for somebody to stay at the same place for 35 years and to be so committed. So for all of you that have hit milestones in service to the university, we're very grateful for all that you do and appreciate your service. Finally, we have 3 folks who are retiring at the end of this year. 3. Traveling, going, and having fun. Jan Hillman is the first one that loves talking about traveling and having fun from Planning, Assessment, and Research. Please stand, Jan. Linda Mon from the Health Center. Is Linda here? Is she able to come? Let's applaud her. She's trying. Linda Webb, also from the Health Center. Is she here? No. One more round of applause. I appreciate your attention this morning and hope that these updates are helpful. call, and look forward to responding to your questions later on in the program. Thank you very much.